Actually, I asked Mel to present this award to me for a reason, because when I couldn't get sober, he told me not to give up hope, and he urged me to find my faith. It didn't have to be his or anyone else's as long as it was rooted in forgiveness.
How do you get meaning out of this existence? And what's it all about? So it's a search. You might never get to the end of it, but I think the very act of searching yields some kind of good fruit.
And I couldn't get hired, so he cast me in the lead of a movie that was actually developed for him.
Mother, murder, love,
fraud, dirt, death, stop!
And he kept a roof over my head, and he kept food on the table. And most importantly, he said that if I accepted responsibility for my wrongdoings, and if I embraced that part of my soul that was ugly, hugging the cactus, he calls it. He said that if I hugged the cactus long enough, I'd become a man of some humility, and that my life would take on a new meaning. And I did, and it worked. All he asked in return was that someday I help the next guy in some small way. It's reasonable to assume that at the time he didn't imagine the next guy would be him. Or that someday was tonight.
And don't drink so much. My mother told me that too. I was like, what does she mean by that?
I got a bit rocked, you know. And, you know, you have what's called a nervous breakdown, and it can take you a few years to kind of come back, you know. So, you know, I think that's where I was for a little while.
Yeah.
I would tell myself to like slow down, exercise patience, exercise the virtues, you know.
I humbly ask that you join me, unless you are completely without sin, in which case you picked the wrong industry, in forgiving my friend his trespasses, offering him the same clean slate you have me, and allowing him to continue his great and ongoing contribution to our collective art without shame. He's hugged the cactus long enough.